is a word I use to describe.
In 1966, at 22 years old, I was in the midst of building my first real recording studio. Up till then, my radio DJ and recording place was wherever. My bedroom closet, even the pump house outside. But now in my new house, there was a shop work area separated from the house. The size was maybe 15 by 30, enough for a small control room and a small studio. I'd been working at WJNO for a while, and at some point, the chief engineer, Curtis, an older man but very nice, mentioned that he was about to update one of the studios with a new mixer board, which brought up the next question, what about the old mixer board? Could I buy it? Curtis said he'd check. The next day, I asked him about it, and he said not only could I get it, but it would be for free. This older mixboard was an old RCA circa 1940s vintage broadcast console. Old, but to me, perfect. Curtis took extra care when he removed it from service. Every wire and cable was labeled, so it could be rewired easily. Basically, it was in two parts. The power supply box, which was about 2 foot by 2 foot, mounted on the wall. And then there was a large cable coming from the console that attached to it on terminal strips. I thought that it would be easy, but Curtis said you might want to rebuild it also. Most of the capacitors were original and needed to be replaced. Well, I got it home and got the power supply mounted on the wall and the cable attached. Then came the big moment. I hit the switch on the power supply, the house lights flickered for a moment, the VU meters on the old console bounced up and then fell back. The backlights on the VU meters came on, giving the VU meters an odd orange glow, and it was working. I thought then that the hard part was over. Boy, was I naive. Now it was time for the rebuilding part. But it wasn't all at once. Curtis suggested rebuilding it section by section. Curtis was unbelievably helpful with knowledge and experience in the form of advice. I think he sensed my radio bug addiction, and in that regards, this was a major fix. Well, after 3 months of rebuilding, I was ready for my first recording session. It was a group called Tony K and the Heartbeats. Was I going to make any money on this deal? No, but he did have a newer Roberts tape recorder that was 15 years newer than my old MAGNACORDER. We traded my services for his tape machine. But his session was recorded on the old MAGNACORDER. Here are some of the cuts from that session. Tony K and the Heartbeats, 1966, the first to record at JF Productions.
I'll keep you well supplied with teardrops from my eyes. The river let your waters run. The river let your waters run. Run, 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 run. Till they meet the sea. Tell us till the waves of your morning sang for me. Let your waters run, run, the river, let your waters run, 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 until they meet the sea. Tell us till the waves you morning sang for me. Oh, blue river, let your waters run, run, I remember how I laughed as you walked out the door, had your suitcase in your hand, said you wouldn't be back no more. I thought it was so funny, as funny as it could be. But now I see joke's all on me. Now I wasn't aware when you went away, like the last time you left me. You'd be back the very next day. Then the Mayflower man came, all the way all your furniture, and I realized that you left me for sure. Yes, and it's so funny, I think I'm gonna cry. I can feel a little teardrop coming to my eyes. You're the best thing I ever had. I never thought you'd say goodbye. But it's so funny, I think I'm gonna cry. Now I'm staring at the wall, sitting by the phone, hoping maybe that you'll call, and I can beg you to come on home. You were the best thing I ever had, and darling, now that you live, well, the joke's on me, and I'm laughing at myself. Yes, and it's so funny, I think I'm gonna cry. I can feel a little teardrop coming to my eyes. Yeah, the laugh's all on me. I never thought you'd say goodbye. But it's so funny, I think I'm gonna cry. Yes, and it's so funny, I think I'm gonna cry. Hey, hey, little old Annie. Hey, hey, little old Annie. Well, you must be little off, Annie, 'cause when it comes to home, girl, you must not have any. I see you out every night with a different guy, old enough to be your daddy, but he's got money to buy. Two diamond rings, everything that your heart craves. Don't you know he's buying you? You just his pleasure slave. So you better listen to me and hear what I'm telling you. What you gonna do, huh? That pretty face has a ring about you. Nobody's gonna